Greetings, Knowledge Seeker. Welcome to Conan References in Conan Exiles Part 6. A warning for those of you that are easily disturbed. Tread carefully from here on, for there be spoilers ahead. Usually in these videos I first mention something from Conan Exiles and then point to what it may be referencing. But for this video we shall reverse the order. Perhaps the most famous artist to ever depict Conan, and the one that has influenced how the character has been illustrated ever since, is none other than the legendary Frank Frazetta. Now, if you're unaware how heavily his paintings of Conan loom over every representation that followed, let's take a glance at some depictions of Conan pre-Frazetta. These ones are from the Weird Tales magazine, circa 1930s. Here you have King Conan fighting the baboon demon in The Phoenix on the Sword, Belit protecting Conan from the winged ape-like creature in Queen of the Black Coast. And lastly, we have a depiction of Yag-Kosha being given a merciful end by Conan in the Tower of the Elephant. In the years after Weird Tales, Conan's stories started being printed by different publishers, but the appearance of the barbarian did not change much compared to how he was depicted in the magazine, as you will see. Here you have the Cimmerian as illustrated on the covers of Tales of Conan, Conan the Barbarian collection, and The Return of Conan from the 1950s. As you may have noticed, all of the images shown have been a far cry from how Conan is described in Robert E. Howard's stories and the image we have of him in our collective imagination. But that all changed when Frank Frazetta's paintings of Conan arrived. Now the Cimmerian was depicted as his adventures described him: big, bold, sullen-eyed and ready to tread the jeweled thrones of the earth under his sandaled feet.
Conan is the damnedest bastard there ever was. He's got a long black mane of hair, crystal blue eyes. He's a fighter, born on the battlefield. To him, combat's a way of life. It's all he's ever known, all he ever wants to know! He's no soldier who was taught to fight. To him, fight is an instinct. It's a part of him. Like his legs, his arms, his chest, his bull neck. Believe me, he don't take it from nobody. He'll fight man, beast, devil, or God. When those women feel those tree trunk firm arms around their waist, they melt like butter on a hot skillet.
And to further highlight the influence that Frazetta has had on the depictions of Conan, here are some post-Frazetta illustrations of the barbarian that show the same moments from the stories published in Weird Tales magazine we viewed earlier. King Conan battling the baboon demon in The Phoenix on the Sword, Belit protecting her beloved Conan from the winged terror in Queen of the Black Coast, and the last one, Conan and Yag-Kosha in the Tower of the Elephant. I imagine by now, Knowledge Seeker, you might be thinking that the homage to Frank Frazetta in Conan Exiles has to be Conan himself, and I am inclined to agree. While the game developers over at Funcom have never expressed that any one piece or part of the game is a direct homage to Frank Frazetta's works, his influence cannot be denied. There are three versions of our favourite barbarian in Conan Exiles: the one in the cinematic intro, the one in the promotional material, and lastly, the ugly in-game one. And for the sake of brevity, we will focus on the Conan shown in the cinematic intro. It could be argued that the cinematic as a whole references the Frazetta painting affectionately known as the Barbarian, the one that had graced the cover of the Conan the Adventurer paperback from the 1960s. For instance, the sandstorm that rages in the cinematic alludes to the colour palette and the background of the painting. There are other parallels between the painting and the CGI intro, such as the presence of the sand beasts with their skull-like heads, Conan himself being bare-chested, sword in hand, a simple gold band on his right arm, a necklace with fangs and a bird skull around his neck, the scar on his face. Even the field of skulls and bones are referenced at the foot of the corpse tree. And just as in the painting, Conan shares the screen with a woman, Rasma in this case, but in a different kind of intimacy. That's all for now, Knowledge Seeker. Remember to declare your allegiance by hitting subscribe and prove it by hitting like.
Live, love, burn with life, slay and survive. We will meet again, dead man.